Alright friends, I'm here for the Grow Big Dr. Wyche's Yellow Tomato Challenge. These are old seeds. Hopefully they're still good. They're packed for $12.21. But that's what I have. And they have been stored pretty well, I think. I've been, as you will see, patting all my tomatoes, or starting all my tomatoes for the year. But I'm going to do with you now Dr. Wyche's from Mr. and Mrs. Tomato Head. Lauren has sent me her favorite malachite box and bananas noir. I'm super excited. I'm going to plant 2 cells of those. And a new to me dear friend, Cave, highly recommended the Virginia Sweets tomato. And it's a Virginia staple, favorite, whatever. So, okay, you're in Virginia and you were told this is one of the best ones to grow here. So we're going to plant 2 cells of that also. And yes, they're organic, but that's literally the only version of those seeds I could find. So I am going to put 2 seeds in each hole for my Dr. Wyche's, hoping that I get at least 1 since they are older. This is a seed starting mix that I have made out of, what did I use? I used vermiculite, and I used worm castings and cocoa coir. I believe it was 1 to 1 to 1. I would have to look it up. I don't remember. That doesn't sound right. But I found it somewhere, and I've had great success with my peppers so far with it, and figured we're going to continue with it. But when I get to my sunflowers later, I'm out. So I have the organic Jiffy seed starting mix to start my sunflowers for my front yard and the Grow Big sunflower contest. So super excited for these malachite box tomatoes. I've never had one, but if Lauren tells me it's the best, guess what? We're gonna plant it, and we're gonna plant double cells, even though I don't know where half of these tomatoes are gonna go. I'm gonna plant them and live my best life. Some of these may wind up going to the, what do I call it? The Tomato Relocation Project, which is my dear sweet neighbors, if they are interested. My next door neighbor took quite a few from me last year, and my neighbor 2 fences over here also is interested in any extras that I have. That, you know, you plant 1, you want 1, so you plant 2, and you're afraid they won't grow, so you plant 2 cells, and then what happens? All 4 grow. And yeah, well, we don't have a lot of land here, so that's what, I don't have the heart to kill anything, and I got rules about what I can plant and how much I can do. So we're going to do what we can. 5-gallon buckets if we have to. That's malachite box. It's a green tomato from, I believe it was from Russia. There's a very big name that I'm not going to pretend I can pronounce. And then this is bananas noir. This is Lauren's hybrid cross, and it was a noir, black noir, pineapple tomato that crossed, I think she said, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't have the paper in front of me, with a aroma of some sort. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm making that up. It was definitely the black pineapple that crossed with something in her garden, and she said it's like her favorite too. So mystery tomatoes are exciting, and thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Tomato Head, I have learned that, yep, I have no idea how many tomatoes there are out there. I thought I knew. I have no clue. So that is 2 cells of bananas noir from Lauren. Thank you, my friend. And she has the cutest little tags ever. I love them. And then last, from Annie's Heirloom Seeds, I've never planted anything from them. It's an organic nightshade. Huge golden beefsteak tomatoes with scarlet striping and amazing flavor. Fruits weigh up to a pound on hardy plants reaching 6 to 8 feet tall. Fabulous, sweet, tangy taste. 80 days, 6 weeks before last frost. 1/4 inch. Keep moist, harden off, transfer after frost. Bury deep, planting the entire stem. So, indeterminate sounds like, just like almost all of these tomatoes are. I've got cherries, and I've got saladettes, and I've got some big beefsteaks, the large barred boar, the Dr. Wyche, the Virginia sweet, which is what these are. And these were not cheap seeds, so let me tell you, if they're as half as good as I'm told they are, they will for sure have 1 or 2 bagged off and saved, and I will be saving seeds for sure. And I shared it in the hyper lapse, but it's kind of hard to see sometimes. So I got these off of Amazon. They're a little 12 cell. They're plastic. This is very flimsy. This is not high quality, but they have these little green plastic trays so you can bottom water. This is now very sturdy. And then it has the larger dome, which is nice. But the cool thing about the dome is, okay, it's got the cool little spinny thing like most do that has the holes for venting. But if you look on the inside, it's got an LED light, 4 LED lights, and it comes with the cords in the box to plug in. And it came with, of course, the obligatory shovel, dibbler, trowel, etc. So you saw me using them to do my dibblers, but there we go, friends. Grow Big TV. I've got 2. Let's see if I can do this. It's windy out here without throwing them on the ground. I got 24 tomato plants started on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. One of them is the Dr. Wyche Yellow, and we're entering the Grow Big contest. So let's see how we do. I've never grown a 1-pounder. I've gotten like 15.6 is probably, I think, the largest I've ever gotten for Dr. Wyche. So we'll see if the new climate here in Virginia changes things up, and we'll go from there, guys. Bye. And here it is in the upper right corner, about 1 inch tall. 1 week later, I have one Dr. Wyche of the 2 that broke the surface.